All right, how to dance at a party or club. Week 6 was how to interact with other people, which is super important. So the first thing we did was spatial awareness drills. We tried to back up into somebody else and feel, like magically feel when that person was right behind you. We also can practice dancing close together and how to move your arms up and down without hitting other people, how to do foot movements without stepping on other people, how to dance completely in place without getting in anybody else's way. So we packed everyone in together. Those are all good things to practice. Then we got in groups of 4, where one person was the leader and everybody did whatever they did. And then when nobody followed each other, so you have to actively do something different than the other people in your group, also important. Or with one person in the middle and everyone cheering them on and they need to dance at a higher energy level. So we played with that. Then we also did groups of 2 where one person was mirroring the other. So if they do something, I'm doing something in the same direction or in opposite directions. So if they go that way, I'm going to go this way. So the same step, but opposite directions. Also in groups of 2, we did pass the ball, which is kind of fun. But so you have this like imaginary ball that you're dancing with. You can do whatever you want with. Spin it around, and then at some point you pass it to your partner, and they pass back to you. So it's these sorts of games that help you to get comfortable dancing with other people, interacting with them, and it doesn't have to just be a dance step. You can sort of play games and mess around. Also, we did like puzzle pieces fitting together, sort of like the Matrix. So if I were to do a movement like this, then whoever I was, playing with would do some sort of back lean to get out of the way. So these sorts of matrix movement, one person goes down, the other person goes over, stuff like that. So you get, again, sort of a sense of how you fit in with another person's movement. You see they're going there, so you go here. Fitting together, very important. In groups of 3, we talked about something very important, which is how to switch your attention from dancing with someone to not dancing with them anymore, and vice versa. So if I'm dancing with somebody, again, I can create a connection with them. Connection doesn't have to mean touch, but connection by looking at them, talking to them, smiling at them, whatever. Also by mirroring their movement or opposing their movement, but somehow syncing up what I'm doing with them. Now, if I want to end that connection, a lot of what I take away is my visual cue. So I might just sort of turn around to be even just facing a different direction. That can help a lot with breaking a connection. Also, to break a connection, I could maybe sort of get lower to get out of that connection and come up some other way, something like that. So a lot of it is getting rid of the visual contact, but also changing my movement, changing my space. Maybe I just move to somewhere else. Sometimes if I want to break a connection and someone is not playing along with that, I might even say, thank you out loud and, okay, I'm done now. I think there was someone in class who asked about how to break connection. So to establish a new connection, again, you need to first get sort of a visual connection with that person, hopefully some sort of smile or hello or some sort of cue that you're connecting to that person. And then again, you start to move with them. Either you leading or they're leading, doesn't matter, you can sort of figure it out as you go, doing a similar step either in mirror or in opposition. And it can be difficult sometimes to know how and when to get rid of one connection and to establish a new one. So that's why we did in groups of 3, where we had to constantly be changing who was connecting to who. Good exercise for everybody. Also good things to do, take other dance classes where you learn a basic salsa step, and how to spin your partner, how to get closer to your partner, how to keep your partner further away. Same thing with swing, basic swing step. These basic steps, it's not so much that you need to know the foot rhythm, because that'll change at a club anyway. I mean, I might do some other foot rhythm when I'm at a club instead of a swing step. But what you learn in a partner dance is how to use your hands and your body to cue a partner into doing things. And if you want to start to dance with people at a club, one of the best ways is to connect with a hand and to use that to create some sort of spins and stuff like that, and then you can connect more. But a lot of the first connections are just with the hands, because it's a lot easier than connecting with your whole body. So I recommend taking some beginning salsa, beginning swing, stuff like that. You'll learn a lot about how to get connected to a partner, how to move with a partner in a way that feels good to both people. Then if you are going to connect to someone, I talked a little about how you can connect side to side, so your partner's next to you, and you can move side to side. It's a little less intimidating than connecting front to front or front to back. And also how to use like face loops. So if you have someone's hand like a handshake hand, you can take that over your head or over their head. Those different face loops can also help you get connected to somebody closer. And last but not least, someone was asking a question of how do you like break into a group, or how do you approach someone. This is not a dating class, I swear. But my answer was get eye contact, get a smile, and if there's no signal from that person, no means no. It's an unfortunate thing, but a lot of people come to clubs just to dance, or just to dance with the friends that they're with. They're not necessarily there to meet other people, and if they're there to be with their friends, then it's just not gonna go so well. So one of the other things that so it made me think like, okay, so what does work? I think that being the best dancer you can be on the floor and just dancing, doing your thing, is what's going to create other people noticing you in a positive way. And if they like the way that you're moving, it'll be so much easier to create a connection with somebody new. So my advice is keep dancing, and the more you get better at your dancing, the more that will be your way to introduce yourself to other people. They will see your dancing, they will see your movement, and that is your in. So it's not so much that you want to like try to dance with somebody else, it's that you want to improve your own dance and movement to the point where it's noticeably awesome, and then you will get approached for that. It works. Anyways, see you in Beginning Hip Hop Wednesdays at 5:30. Bye-bye.